I think if we're going to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, then we are at a critical stage right now. We've got 8 years to go and we've got a lot of work to do.
The current state of affairs with global development finance is that we're seeing poverty rising for the first time in 20 years, and COVID is really affecting those development gains that we've otherwise seen happening. We're looking at a $4.2 trillion shortfall in how we're able to achieve the SDGs by 2030.
We need approximately $1.7 trillion invested in the Sustainable Development Goals.
Even at our most generous, $151 billion was given by all donors in 2020.
We need a massive investment. Government budgets and philanthropy alone will not be enough to achieve them. I think a role of government is to de-risk the space for private investors to come in and start deploying their capital towards social good.
Development finance is all the different initiatives and funding that goes towards achieving development outcomes. So that can include grant funding, which we call ODA, or it can also include loans or blended finance, which is where you bring in some finance to crowd in private sector investment to achieve those goals. What we need to do to solve the development finance problem at the moment is we need to start putting NGOs at the forefront of how we achieve this, so that we make sure that development impact is really a central objective for all of these.
I would ask an incoming government to develop a comprehensive development finance strategy, one that increases the aid budget but also crowds in private sector capital for development. I see tremendous need for the small and growing business sector. I think the big end of town is fairly well catered for.
We also need to think about establishing a development finance institution for Australia. Most other donors have one and we don't. That would be great, particularly for achieving clean energy transitions, so a climate window would be a really good idea. All of these people are bringing their different skills, expertise and capabilities to bear and help solve the problem of development outcomes for us globally.